All right. All right. Sorry for the delay. Mikel and I are here. We are live on YouTube. Let's give this room a chance to fill up because I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to hear our opinion. Um, I've been tweeting out some things I might have said like in anger, but not really going to do.
Of course.
But yeah, so I need y'all to get up on in here. I'm about to post on Twitter. Give me a moment. You know what I need? I need a keyboard that's not in front. But I'm gonna put we are live on YouTube. Come through. All right, now you can see that on the TV screen.
See what?
The comments. What's going on, everybody? Y'all can see us. Y'all can hear us and everything. Everything is fine. Everything is good.
They should be able to hear us.
I'm hoping. I'm seeing hit the like button. Yes. They can hear us. That's what I mainly needed to know, that y'all can hear us. So yesterday it happened. Joe Biden stepped down from the 2024 presidential race. And first of all, I was like, sorry. Look into this. Okay, so I was like upset that the Democrats were trying their best to get Joe Biden to step down. I still kind of feel like they didn't have a plan, but all they know is that they wanted Joe Biden to step down. Everybody kept saying, I love you, Joe, but it's time to go. That was the message, and basically Nancy Pelosi spearheaded the campaign behind the scenes. She was on TV saying one thing, but was behind the scenes doing another. And, we all know that Joe Biden is not as sharp as he used to be. But I felt like if y'all didn't want him to be the nominee, y'all should have said this a couple years ago. You wait till we're 4 months away from, this is really the biggest presidential election of our lifetime. We're going to see if America's going to vote for an 81-year-old man or a 78-year-old convicted felon, But a lot of people did not like their choices. And I think that we all know that Joe Biden is too old to be the president. We all know that. But my thing was, damn, like y'all just trying to snatch this away from him from one debate. The Democrats, what do you call, they panicked. Like they hit that alarm button. Like when you trying to rob a bank, they hit that red button. Like, no, we got to stop this. And then what really told me it was time for Joe to go was that when he did that interview with George Stephanopoulos, and when he asked him, how would you feel if you stay in the race and you lost? And Joe Biden said that what matters is I did my best. I wasn't feeling that. Because I would have been like, I would feel horrible.
Right.
I would feel terrible that this country gave this election to this man.
Well, let me just say this. I think that is the reason why he stepped down. I think he stepped down because he felt as though if I lose, I'm going to feel horrible. Because I should have listened when I was being asked to drop out months ago. But I don't think that Democrats were just saying Joe Biden should step down, or people in general don't. I don't think people were saying that he should step down because of his age. I think the signs that he was showing was telling people, all right, well before the debate, he started showing these signs of forgetting certain things and uh, calling Kevin Donald and you know what I mean and
calling Donald.
it's just like he just was doing all these. So when the debates happened, it was like, oh God, this is worse. I think that a lot of people should be, well, actually not, because you do have some misinformed, uneducated people who don't know that Donald Trump is 3 years younger than Joe Biden.
Right.
Like I was talking today at work, and one of the workers there said, "Oh, I didn't know Donald Trump was basically the same age as Joe Biden." I said, "Where the hell have you been at?"
Right.
Because they're looking again. Joe Biden presents old.
Mhm.
Donald Trump does not present old.
Right.
He doesn't present someone who's about to be 80 years old.
Mhm.
But Joe Biden does present an 80-year-old man. And I think that's the big difference. You know what I mean? Like it's sad and it's scary, but I don't think people were saying, Joe Biden, you should step down because of your age, because nobody's saying that to Donald Trump. I think they were telling him to step down because of the signs that he was showing that he may not be able to go through with another 4 years.
Mhm.
At least that's what I was thinking off to the side. I support Joe Biden. I voted for him in 2020. I support him.
Yeah,
and I wanted
for
him,
the
and I
primaries
believe
this
that
year.
he could beat Donald Trump. The problem is, I said this after the first debate.
Mhm.
Even though we know that Donald Trump lied throughout that whole debate, he still seemed more presidential than Joe Biden. Joe Biden looked as if he was trying to figure out, like he was tired. You could barely hear what he was saying. Remember, I had posted on Facebook during the debate, he needs to clear his throat and speak up because I can't hear him.
We want to give him some tea.
You couldn't hear half the things he was saying. And so when Donald Trump looks more presidential than you do,
Mhm.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Even though he's up there lying, that's a problem. And I think a lot of people were like, listen, I don't want to wait all the way until September for the second debate for you to possibly do good.
Right.
September's a long ways off from, what was it, June, when the first debate happened.
Right.
That's a long way. It's 3 months. 3 months. 3 months from the first debate. And it's like, nah, we ain't got 3 months, buddy. We don't have 3 months. And then in between time, you get sick. You don't do any better after the debates because these interviews and you don't do any better.
Yeah, and then we're finding out that his campaign was feeding these interviewer questions.
Right.
Like one of the radio hosts here, either she got fired or she stepped down from her position because of getting questions from the campaign. So yeah, that was just for me. It was just sad to see, and then sad to see that nobody was rallying behind him, and you had so many people in the House coming out and asking Joe Biden to step down, and it wasn't really many people from the Senate asking Biden to step down. I just felt like we all, especially them as Democrats, should be saying that we are rallying, we're going to stand behind Joe no matter what. That wasn't the case, and not only did they, my thing was, sorry, I just lost my thought. But my thing was, okay, you get rid of Joe Biden. What is your plan?
Right.
Nobody was on TV talking about having a plan.
Right.
And the only plan that I could see is that if you get rid of Joe Biden, you have to put Kamala Harris in it. And if you don't, then I am going to be upset. Not only would you upset me, I think you would upset a lot of Black people or a lot of people who had faith in the Democrats, and you would cause people not to vote.
Well, I'm going to say this. I didn't necessarily think that she had to be put in because it's a process. And this is not England. This is not a coronation where you hand down to the next person. This is not what that is. It's a process. That's why she actually is very lucky, because at this point, damn near everybody has come out to endorse her. So it's like she has a shoe in. Nobody has yet to come out and say
And
that they're
won't.
going to challenge her, and they won't. And they won't. The reason why they won't, because one, you have to start a campaign, you have to start all that.
Yeah, all that money that
and it's-
Biden had, they
Right.
can't have.
And at this point, but not even the money that they had, she done raised over $80 million in 24 hours. So somebody
Yes.
who was trying to challenge her would have
Even
to.
I donated yesterday.
You know what I mean? They would have to surpass that, reach that, or surpass it. And it's a little too late for somebody to reach that or surpass that. So it's like, yes, she is a shoo-in, but I don't necessarily think it should have been given to her.
Let me ask a question. I turned the air conditioner off because some people were saying that they can hear like the fan. Is the sound fine now? Keep going.
Right. And then the delegates too, they would have to vote for her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they've already voted for Biden. So they would have to vote for her. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's why I didn't necessarily think, it should just automatically be given to her.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, is history repeating itself. Because remember we talked about in the last video how Lyndon Johnson was the last president.
Yes, I remember you giving your history facts.
Then it hit me. In 1968, the Democratic Convention was in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
This year, it's in Chicago. In 1968, Lyndon Johnson said that he wanted to continue to focus on serving out his term, and that was why he was stepping down. Mm-hmm. But in reality, the Vietnam War was kicking his ass, a very unpopular war, and it was kicking his ass. We have an unpopular war going on right now with Ukraine and Russia.
Right.
And with Gaza and Israel. Mm-hmm. So Joe Biden has experienced somewhat of Lyndon Johnson. The only thing I don't want to repeat
is the president.
Is Nixon won that year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And get this, y'all ready for this? In the 1980s, Richard Nixon had wrote a letter saying that Donald Trump, he could see him running for president in the future. He and his wife saw Donald Trump on TV one night on some show, and he could see him running for president in the future. I don't want this to repeat itself because I feel like Richard Nixon spoke into existence Trump winning.
Really?
Yes, this is the 1980s. Yes, look it up. He and his wife saw Trump, or his wife saw Trump on some TV show in the 1980s and talked about how they could see him running for office in the future. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we got to keep somebody like Donald Trump out of the office. We have to. He first of all, when he got shot at or shot, whatever which one it is, a week or two ago, Joe Biden immediately came out and sent, his prayers, said we got to unify, made sure this, that, and the third was done for Trump and his safety and his security.
Yeah.
Just went above and beyond. Donald Trump claimed that, we're going to be unified with, now that Biden has stepped down, Donald Trump has now come out. Joe Biden's a liar. He's not really sick with COVID. He's crooked and all this stuff. And it's like, he shows us time and time again, he cannot be civil. He cannot be an adult. He cannot be a loser. He's a bad loser. He just can't be any of these things. And it's so sad because he is not fit to be president. And anybody who thinks that he is just as crazy as him. They're just as crazy as him. Mm-hmm. Okay? We have to understand that Donald Trump should not be anywhere near any policy making for this country. He should not be near any nuclear codes. He should not be making decisions for us. He shouldn't be doing any of that stuff. Right. Okay? He just shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. And I'm very, very happy because the Trump campaign has shown themselves in the past 24 hours how scared they are to debate Kamala Harris.
Yes.
Donald Trump has now put out a statement saying that the debate should be moved to Fox instead of ABC.
Because some of ABC not fair.
Because they're not fair. Now, they were fair with Biden, was running.
CNN definitely was fair. They didn't fact check him not one time.
The ABC. Listen, when he knew that he was going to be debating Biden for a second time, he was fine with ABC.
Oh yeah.
But now when it comes, but you know why? Because we have a convicted felon going against a prosecutor.
Yes.
And one thing she knows how to do is debate. Because we've seen that time and time again. Donald Trump is not smarter than Kamala Harris.
Oh, hell no.
He just isn't.
No.
He knows he isn't. His team knows he isn't.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're pulling out all the tricks and no, we got to change the location of the debate. Oh, no. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump said he don't want to debate her. I don't want to debate her. I shouldn't have to debate her.
J.D. Vance didn't want to debate her.
Well, he claimed that he did.
No, he did.
We know. But he claimed that he did. Oh, now Donald Trump has to debate her. I wanted to debate her.
Talking about, no, I'm not committed to no debates because I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be debating Kamala Harris. So the Trump campaign knew. This drink is hitting me. The Trump campaign knew that there was division within the Democratic Party.
Of course,
they was trying to get him out, Biden out, and now that you do have Kamala in, or almost, because it's not official yet, but now that they got her in, they say, they're cheating. Now they want to go to the courts. But the thing is, Republicans, Joe Biden is not the official 2024 nominee.
No, he's not.
So he was not nominated by the
party. For those of you watching this and did not know this, Kevin just told y'all something that a lot of people don't know or realize. Joe Biden was running for a second term. Watch it. He was running for a second term. You don't get officially nominated until you get to the convention where the delegates vote for you. And once they come together and vote for you, then that's why the candidates go to the convention and say, I accept your nomination. Get it? That's why I'm going to take y'all back 56 years ago in 1968. If you look up the video of President Lyndon Johnson in 1968 announcing that he was not running for a second term, he clearly said, I will not seek and I will not accept this party's nomination as your next president. I will not seek and I will not accept, meaning he was not yet the nominee. Just to make sure y'all know that Joe Biden is not the official nominee for the 2024 presidency.
Right.
He was just the president who was running for a second term, and no other Democratic person came up to debate him in the primaries. Kind of like how right now, Vice President Harris has now stepped into the race to become president, and there's no Democratic challengers. So naturally, when the convention comes next month, 9 times out of 10, if there's no challengers out there, she's going to get the nomination from the convention. The delegates have to vote.
Yeah, but they're going to vote because some of the states already said,
just in case anybody didn't know that.
Delegates to Kamala
Just in case anybody didn't know that. Delegates have to vote yes.
Somebody said, well, who else is running besides Kamala for the Dems? And I hope no fucking
nobody. Because Joe Manchin said this morning, I am not running.
But the fact that he called Donna Brazile and asked her, should he run?
And you, anybody who knows Donna Brazile should have known that she was going to tell it.
And then she asked him, well, first of all, you're not even a part of the Democratic Party.
Remember, because you left. What is he, an independent now, right?
Yes.
You're an independent. So what the fuck we do over here is none of your concern.
Okay.
Senor Mention. So you keep your independent ass over
there. And he's 77.
Yeah.
So listen, and we keep saying that.
So now
they're too old.
yeah.
They're too old.
So
too
now
old.
Donald Trump is now the oldest person running for president. Because the vice president is about 18 years younger than him. So now, is Donald Trump too old?
Okay.
I can't hear you. Because you know y'all was loud when Joe Biden was running. I can't hear you. Is Donald Trump too old?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You know what though? This is the thing.
Stop it.
If you had the mental status to be president at 80, I say go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because there's nothing slow about Nancy Pelosi.
No.
There's nothing slow about Maxine Waters. Okay, there's nothing slow about what's that Democrat from South Carolina? What's his name? That man. Oh my God, I can't think of his name.
I don't know.
Oh my God, the one that endorsed Joe Biden and turned that whole race around.
I don't know.
What is it? Tell somebody in the comment. Clyburn. Like
a
lot of them older
I got
people.
one for you.
Go ahead.
Bernie Sanders is older than Joe Biden.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted him.
I didn't know. Wait a minute.
Bernie
Sanders is how old?
2 years older than Joe Biden, or a year
How
older.
old is Bernie Sanders?
Bernie Sanders was born in 1940 or 1941. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How old is Bernie Sanders?
Well, why did she stop? What the fuck?
Hey Siri.
How old is Bernie Sanders?
82.
82.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But he wasn't too old.
He should.
Again, Joe Biden presents old. I guarantee you, if Joe Biden didn't have that presentation of old, if he didn't have the stutter and the forgetfulness, Joe Biden would still be in the race.
Yeah.
He would just look a little older.
They said Kamala Harris is making her campaign remarks. Let me tell y'all, I done watched enough CNN and MSNBC. And I think I'm kind of done for right now. And I know Wolf Blitzer was mad because yesterday morning or afternoon, he was like, I'm drinking a Wolf Splitzer. He was at a bar, minding his business.
Well, I've never had that.
Yeah, I've never had a Wolf Splitzer neither. He was in D.C. minding his business. 2 hours later, he's on TV talking about Joe Biden. We step it down.
Oh,
no, we didn't freeze. We didn't freeze. Yeah, remember on the TV, it's because it's.
Yeah, you know what? Can I say this?
Yeah.
We have to make sure that those of us that have an opinion on what's going on, those of us that like Kamala Harris, those of us that like Donald Trump, we have to make sure that we are registered to vote. Because I don't take any type of opinions or suggestions about what's going on from people who don't vote. I just don't.
Come on.
Because once I find out that you're not a registered voter and that you don't vote, what you say to me does not matter or count. Because if you did really and truly care about what it was that was going on and what you spoke about, then you would make it your priority to get out and vote.
Yeah.
So you can't talk to me about what's going on in the world. You can't talk to me about what's going on in American politics. You can't talk about what's going on right now in the news when it comes to politics, and you're not registered to vote.
Right.
You can't.
And that's why, Mikkel, and that's why I keep saying, stop, and I'm going to use this expression, stop worrying about what these niggers are saying on social media. Niggers that don't even vote. Okay? Yep. All they do is say, I'm not voting for no woman. I'm not voting for no woman. They don't even get their funky ass in the line to vote. Right. Most of them don't even have jobs.
And you know what? And another thing, because today I sat with a group of men at work. Oh, she ain't winning. She ain't winning. Trump gonna win. And I stopped them dead in their tracks. And trust me and believe, they didn't want to hear this. But I told them straight up. I said, the problem is people like y'all. Then I corrected myself. Men like y'all, not people, but men like y'all who don't want a woman running anything. Oh no, it's not that. It's not that. It's just that she did it and she did. You don't know what she did or how she did it. Okay?
Right.
You older men have a problem with a woman taking over.
Yeah.
You have a problem with that. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say this to a lot of people who are just like, oh, she can't beat Trump, this, that, and the third. She ain't gonna beat Trump. She's not gonna beat Trump. Da, da, da. People said the same thing, the same exact thing in 2008 about Barack Obama.
Yeah.
He will never beat John McCain. John McCain is a war hero. John McCain is a senator from the Senate who's been in the Senate for years. He's respected by Congress. Everybody knows John McCain. Everybody knows his story. He is when he walks down the hallway in the Capitol, people just move out of his way because that's John McCain. No, and who the hell is Barack Obama? We don't know who he is.
Yeah.
He just joined the Senate.
Remember they said
a few years ago.
He's a campaign organizer.
We don't know who he is. Remember some of them older white people? I don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Is Barrack? How do you pronounce Hussein? Oh, where is that? They said the same thing about Barack Obama in 2008. And I know they said the same thing because that was the first presidential election that I voted in. I heard it time and time again about no one's going to vote for Barack Obama. Nobody's going to vote for this black man over this giant of a white man. Nobody's going to do it. Nobody's going to do it. They called him a terrorist because of comments that his pastor said. Nobody.
Jeremiah Wright, remember
yes,
that? Oh
nobody.
My God.
Then he had to apologize for what his pastor had said. Nobody is going to vote for him. And look what happened. Not only did they vote for him, but he was president twice. I say this. When people that you are sitting around start talking like that, remind them, those are the same words that was said about Barack Obama in 2008 against John McCain. And in 2008, I think when John McCain was running for president, I think anybody who had a conscience said, oh, he's going to win. He's going to win. And then you had John McCain on the Republican side, and then you had Hillary and Barack on the Democratic side. Who would have ever thought that Barack Obama would win the nomination against Hillary Clinton? Because I was a Hillary Clinton supporter in the 2008 election before she dropped out. I would have never thought in a million years that Barack Obama would what's the name? No.
I don't think he would be.
McKell did not say that she would not beat Trump. What I said was Trump is going to win if black men don't come out and support. Now, if you're going to quote me right.
Come on now.
If you're going to quote me right. I said Trump is going to win if black men don't come out and support. Because we all know how black men feel about voting for women, especially a black woman. So if you're going to quote me, make sure you quote me right. And make sure you read the post. Because there was multiple pages on that post, okay? Make sure you quote me right. So, yes, if we stick together like we did in 2008 and in 2012, she can get in the White House. She can get in the White House. She can get in the White House if we stick together. If we don't stick together, she ain't getting in the White House. She's not going to get in there.
I'm going to tell y'all, these chili Fritos, these Cheetos are amazing.
We have to stick together.
We do have to stick together. And you know what? We all know there's going to be some white men.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to vote for Kamala.
No.
We know that.
Not just white men. It's going to be
white. I'm talking because we already talked about the black man.
Yeah.
You know what? I stop listening to the uneducated black men. You know, I'm trying to tell y'all, our cities have these different pages that go up, and they are Trump supporters. Yeah, they might talk about the violence that go on, but underneath it all, when you look at who they support, and why they keep posting shit that's not relevant. And all you got to do is read the comments and look at who those comments, who these posts cater to, the ignorant people. And it's like, wow, I can't believe that you even got on social media and said this. But then when you click on the link, they're by faces that are blocked. Their page is blocked. Their face is not there. But these are real people and how they think. And I believe that, yes, a woman can run this country.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we all come from a woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of fucking work to be carrying around a baby in your body for 9 months. You go through mood swings. You go through different changes. Your blood pressure can go up. You got to watch what you drink. You got to watch what you eat. You got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you hear. You can't do this. You can't do that. I got to lay on my back for these certain months. And this woman does all of that and more. Fuck, my mom died giving birth to me. And you say that women do all of this through childbirth, the pains, especially if she don't get an epidural. And you trying to tell me a woman can't run this country? Fuck all of y'all that think that way. And I really mean that. A woman is strong. Men complain about you asking them to take out the trash. You asking them to do the fucking dishes. But for some reason, when it comes to running shit, you say, oh no, you're just a woman. Y'all better teach your daughters that women can run this world. And they do run this world. And in some places, they run the country.
In other countries.
Yeah, and you mean to tell me...
In other countries, they've had female presidents, female prime ministers. Well, I don't know about female president. Well, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
female
hell
presidents, yeah.
If you're a prime minister, I think you kind of like a president.
Female presidents, like, and America is so far behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just got a black one.
It only took 270-something years.
Well, it only took us about 60 years this year for the right to vote.
Yeah. And Holly got on stage somehow 74 years. And we still ain't see another one since.
Yeah. Well, when she won an Oscar.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now listen, I appreciate the love that y'all sending us on YouTube with these coins.
But send it to the Cash App.
Send to the Cash App, okay? Cash App is instant.
It's right there. Right there, the yellow band. Kevin's Cash App, and that's my Cash App. Kevin's Cash App, and that's my Cash App.
But I'm trying to tell y'all, women are freaking powerful. And you have to believe how powerful you are. And you got to look in that mirror and tell yourself. And if you got daughters, you got to tell themselves that. And the men that got daughters, you better tell them too. The power that they have. They shouldn't just have to be, the first lady. Why can't the man be the first gentleman? Why can't it be? Why can't it be?
And do me a favor, y'all. Do me a favor. Keep this election about politics, about policies. Don't get into the, she's not fully black. She's married to a white man, because she's been married to that white man for a long time. And she ain't been 100% African American, or she ain't African American. She's a black woman. She ain't African. She ain't been that all her life. So please, let's not start getting into the what she's not, as if we didn't already know this, okay? Because it's already starting to come about. You see, she's married to that white man. Well, she's been married to him for the past I don't know how many years. Yeah, but they've been married for a long time. So let's leave that out of this.
Yeah.
Let's leave it out of this.
And can we also just bring up the fact that I love that when she's been out there talking about the women's body and how, the Supreme Court is trying to make abortion.
Philly 4 for 4. The policies that are Biden's are hers because it's Biden Harris. So those are her policies too. Okay, she was number 2 for the past 3 years. Okay, so I'm almost certain that the same policies that Joe Biden had or has, she's going to continue them.
Yeah.
First and foremost, women's rights. Okay, now I don't know Philly 444 if you're a man or a woman, probably a man, but whatever you are, I think that first and foremost, we should want women to have a right to choose. Okay, I mean, we should want them to have a right.
Right.
Okay, that's something we should want because that is something that God gave us a right to choose what we want to do with our bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We should want a woman to have a right to choose.
Can you imagine
that alone?
Can you imagine they start policing men's bodies?
Well,
can you imagine?
They do.
You can't have
when you
no
go
more
to the
kids.
airport.
No, but what if they start giving out vasectomies?
They should.
Oh, you don't want to raise your child? Oh, let's snip that dick. What?
There's a lot of men out here who should have a vasectomy.
But can you imagine if they actually did it?
I was sitting with somebody the other day. As God is my witness. I was sitting with someone the other day, and they talked about how they're getting ready to have another baby. And I said, "Yeah, another baby." I said, "What is this baby number 4, 3 or 4?" He said, "No, I think this is 6." You think it's 6?
Oh my God!
And you're not with none of. Well, this one, he's with the mother, but you're not with none of the other. And you couldn't even tell me if you had 4 or 6 kids. Yeah, they should start giving out vasectomies when you can't tell me how many kids you got.
Yeah, but you know
that's disgusting.
But you know why that'll never happen. Let me tell you why. It's the browning of America that is making white people, these white Republicans say, "Oh, we want to police women's bodies."
Of course,
they want more white bodies, and that's why they're trying to make every Mexican or everybody that comes across the border as a bad person.
Why would someone offer a vasectomy to boys in high school? They're kids.
No. But they're pro-life, so I don't think they would ever do it.
Yeah, no.
But I was just saying, like, what if they just came up with this?
No, that's the comment that says that. And no, because first of all, they're kids. Yeah. So you're saying in high school you don't want to have a baby, so you get a vasectomy. Well, what about when you turn 30? You may want to have.
Yeah,
so no,
you never know.
That's not a good idea.
You never know what you may want as you get older. That's why they don't really want you to even get your tubes tied. Like if you never had children. This is why they don't want you to get your tubes tied, even if you have children. They say, well, you know what if you may change your mind and stuff like that? So you just want to be careful out there. But I'm just saying, what if they took away men's right to even get pleasures from sex?
I don't know what that means.
You know why? Because they have castrated some women. So not here.
The only thing I've ever known to be castrated was a cow.
No.
So
women have been castrated.
I don't think about stuff like
to where they say, but it's important to know this because they say that a woman's job is just to have babies. So she can't even get any joy from sex. So her husband gets all the joy.
Well, I'm going to ask.
And she gets nothing.
Well, what woman got castrated that you know?
They do it in Africa. A lot of African women
know.
Oh no, none of them.
Right,
none of them.
Because I was going to ask somebody, did you get pleasure when you conceived that child?
Well, some of them no, but you know what though? You know what? A lot of women will say it's not. I mean, it don't matter, but they say. I mean, for them, they say the size don't matter.
I didn't say no. Just because you got a big dick doesn't mean you're going to be pleasured.
They said you don't know how to do it right.
Well, listen, just because you have a big dick doesn't mean you're going to be pleasured. So no, the size doesn't matter. I'm talking about getting pleasure. You're talking about size because you can get pleasured by somebody with.
No, I thought that's where you was leading.
No, that's not where I'm leading to. I'm leading to the part about not getting pleased from having sex.
Yeah,
like I don't want to have sex with somebody and I can't enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to have sex with somebody they don't enjoy. But you know what, though? If you got a couple dollars,
castrate men?
If they got a
No.
couple dollars, I mean,
You think they should
I'll lay
cancel?
there. I'll lay there and act like I'm being pleasured.
That's something totally different.
Hey,
That's what Stormy Daniels did with Donald Trump. She laid there and
can you? First of all, there's nothing. I don't want to say this because I don't want to offend nobody. But let me tell y'all, it's just something about just being black that is just everything. I don't care how old you are. Like, it's just something about us that we just fucking got it, bitch. We got it.
What do you think?
No matter what age, bitch. But some people, they just don't look like that when they get like when we get there. You know? So it does nothing for me at all. Like at all.
No, it doesn't.
And that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to go there. I mean, I think I went there without saying it, but I'm just saying, us at all ages of life, we fucking got it. And some people just don't. Let's be blessed with the melanin that we have. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, never mind.
But go ahead.
No.
Because the body of Trump,
Would you let?
never. That is like not even
Not even for 100,000.
Okay.
He can lay.
First of all, it's not.
He can lay with me for.
It has to
100,000.
be. It has to be.
He can lay with me for.
He can lay with you.
I'll
but
put
would
those things over here that you put on when you get on the plane. Some eye things. And when they coming around for snacks, you don't know.
Mikkel, do you know what I don't?
I'll put that.
Oh, Mikkel, when I don't know if you've ever
He
seen
can lay
these
with me
pictures.
for 100,000.
You ever seen No,
He can.
because people with a body like him, right?
I've seen.
You can see many men who dick look like this.
Well, you know what?
No, look
You know
at
what?
this. Look, it looks just
You're
like
talking
the
about
size
something
of this.
that I'm not getting into.
I know, but look
you
at
know
this.
what? I don't want to get into that.
You see the size of
Stormy
this?
Daniels said it was small like
Can
that.
you imagine?
She did.
Can you imagine? And
But I
some
didn't
people
say that I'm doing anything with him.
I know.
I
but
simply
some
said,
people said, but
he can lay with me for 100,000.
he can lay with you, like
That's
I
right.
said.
What does that? What Kelly Price say? As we lay the night away. It's wrong.
He can't lay the night away with me. His little racist
And
ass.
it's time
Can you
for us
imagine?
to say goodbye. And knowing me at this age that I'm at, I go to sleep real fast.
And can you imagine that the Republicans are trying to say that Barack Obama had a gay lover? But
said what?
He had a gay lover, and this came out on Tucker Carlson's thing. But even if he
Tucker
did,
Carlson, who was fired from Fox.
yeah. You know, did you watch any of the Republican convention?
I did, but it was hard to watch
Because they wasn't showing all the speeches.
They was talking. No, I didn't give a fuck about that. They were talking stupid, baby. When Trump's night came and he was get up there to speak, he was Did you see that? He rambled.
Mikkel, let me tell you something.
And on and on. And then he got up and said, "Oh, I'm going to talk about this one time and one time."
I tried to watch Donald Trump's speech. So it was around 10 something. Next thing I know, it was 2:30, and they did
in the morning.
Yeah,
he talked from 10.
No,
oh,
bitch. When I woke up, let me tell you, when I woke up, right, they kept saying, "Well, what is he going to say? What is he going to do?" And I was like, "He still ain't speak. What the fuck?" And then I got up out the bed.
I thought you said he was talking from 10 to 2. I'm about to say there's nothing on this side of the story that he needs to be talking about for that long.
Next thing I know, they was like replaying
his speech
because I slept through it. But I remember seeing him on the stage.
So when you
I
woke
slept
up,
through it.
You thought it was still up. Well, wait a damn minute. Did I just go to sleep?
Is it in or is it in?
I know he's not still talking. Well, how long have I been asleep? You sitting on the side of the bed trying to gather your thoughts. He's still talking?
I'm like, what the fuck they
What, did I
mean?
just go
They is
see?
waiting for him to come out. He's about to come out.
Yeah.
And then when I did see it,
Then he was talking. He was thanking
it was like
everybody
a
for
rally.
coming. Yeah.
It was like a rally.
Oh, Hulk Hogan blowing
Yeah.
kiss, then went and kissed the helmet on the firefighter thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
It was that whole act.
Yeah.
It was an act.
He's a bad actor.
Yeah, but you know what? Nobody's talked about the person that died anymore after the assassination attempt. And I think that that's horrible. And first of all, it should have never happened.
No, it shouldn't have.
And yeah, if you're in charge of the Secret Service and the president almost gets shot in 2024
Okay.
with all the technology, you do not deserve to be the head of the Secret Service.
You don't need to deserve
Whoever that person is, she got to go. And all of the Democrats and the Republicans should have been on the same side as she sat there today.
They were on the same side.
Oh, I wasn't sure what happened.
Yeah, they were
I
getting her
wasn't
together
sure.
on both sides. They were getting
Yeah.
her together.
Like,
And then she didn't have an answer for nothing.
and yeah,
She kept saying,
Because
"Oh,
it's an investigation.
yeah, it's an investigation." Going, I can't answer. Well, because they asked the guy asked her about the ladder. How did he get up there? Well, I can't answer that because well, what damn good is it for
Right.
you to speak?
And when you had the people, when you had those people saying they told the Secret Service he was on the roof.
I can't answer that. Well, then the guy said, "Well, did they do a sweep of the roof after all this happened? Did they do a sweep? Oh, I can't answer that because it's an ongoing investigation by the FBI.
And you
well,
know,
how did he get up there?
Still people
I
that
can't
think
answer
that this was
what
a
damn good
ruse.
is it of me asking you these questions?
Yeah,
Well,
if
you
ain't
can't
got-
answer.
Yeah, what the fuck you?
Why are you
coming
here?
for?
And you think I'm gonna do this back and forth with you for 6 hours? Because they said it was a 6-hour hearing. You think I'm gonna sit here for 6 hours and keep asking you these damn questions?
Well,
and you keep
clearly,
telling me what you can't answer.
clearly, no bombshell came out because all the news has been talking about today
It's Kamala Harris. I couldn't get over that, Kevin. Every time I heard that lady's voice, the main voice, I can't answer because the FBI, sis, why are you here? Because you're not answering anything we're asking.
Right.
So why are you here?
Yeah.
You should come back when you can answer something. Because right about now, you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
She couldn't answer nothing.
Answer a damn thing.
She couldn't answer nothing.
Well, I don't really know. I don't know what she answered because I didn't pay much attention to that. I mean, I honestly, no, I don't want to see nobody get killed, nobody get shot. I don't wish that on nobody. That's like my worst fear. Like me minding my business, somebody just killing me. Like I think that that's horrible. To even do to somebody. And the crazy thing is, like, you could be minding your business, bitch, and a bullet come right through your house.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't even have to be the intended target these days.
Yeah.
Remember a couple of weeks ago, they said a lady was in her house. They was out there shooting. The bullet went through her window, killed her.
That guy a
Horrible.
few years ago on Thanksgiving, I don't know if it was Pittsburgh. It was somewhere not too far from here because Pittsburgh is pretty far from here. But it was somewhere not too far from here. And the guy was inside of a house and they were shooting outside the house and a stray bullet came through the house and killed him.
Yeah.
You in the house, enjoying Thanksgiving with your family.
Yeah.
People outside that you don't even
Oh,
know.
this is like Norristown or
Norristown,
something. Like,
that's what it's called. Remember that? The black guy.
Yeah.
And shot him, and he's in the house with his family, and a stray bullet comes through the fucking window or wall.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Playing video games, the bullet come through the wall.
Yeah.
Like, we just got to be careful in this day and age, man. We do. And let me tell y'all know how we get the rambling and stuff. Y'all know the Scorpion Show. We've been doing our thing. You know, Ernest wants to come on this week. And I told Ernest, don't do that. I said, Ernest,
Because I have to make sure it's a day that I'm not working.
yeah, I mean, I know. But even if you got to work, I'll do it.
Well, I want to be here to ask me some questions.
I do. I'm off Wednesday. Wednesday is my day off. And I gotta get all my stuff ready for this trip.
Can he come in on Wednesday?
Yeah, he said it was perfect, but I ain't replied yet.
Okay.
I read it, but I didn't reply. I left him on red. But yeah, I
When
definitely
you talk to him
want.
today?
Yeah, today. Because he wrote me last week to my bitch, I'm ready when you are. Because he's seen a new set. And then I said, bitch, well, he can't sit in a chair because I don't have a third chair. So we'll have to sit at the table like we got it right now.
Yeah, Wednesday's fine.
Yeah. So first of all, though, I do want to say that the Scorpion Show has been doing their thing. We back in here. We back out here on the campaign trail. Kamala raising all this money. I'm trying to raise some money for us. I want to say thank you to Ty McMurray. Let me tell y'all something.
Who's Ty McMurray?
He sent me $10.
Oh, well, I don't think my cash app went off yet, yo.
But he said something to you. Like
he said something to me?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. You know what? You just said something I was getting ready to say, but my mind just went.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this.
You said I want to thank.
Because
somebody who was raising money. You said
Kamala. I'm raising money because
you said something before that, and now my brain just went blank.
All right, but while I'm on the road, let me continue. Listen, the Scorpion Show is about to turn 16. Okay, I got all this shit, all this equipment, all this stuff. I dipped into myself. I dipped into a lot of my savings to invest in this show, revive the show. All I'm asking is for a little bit of love. You can send it to us, okay? We got the chairs, we got the mics, we got the lights, we got first of all, I got a new laptop. All of this.
Well, where are the chairs?
The chairs is behind the thing. Look.
Oh. You're lifting up Kamala's face. I see it. Put that down. They're going to see that mess behind that thing. Good God Almighty.
We got the new chair. We got the new setup. We got the lights. Let me tell y'all. I'm ready for this. I wouldn't spend all of this money if I wasn't ready for us.
You keep talking about all this money.
It was.
Where'd you get it from? Amazon?
Don't worry about it. I've been saving for this shit.
How much did you save? $50?
50? Bitch, you can get the fuck out. Because, bitch, I bought you a chair that your fat ass like to recline in.
You're right.
And did y'all see the videos where he kicked his fucking feet up? He won't be reclining today. Well, I ain't reclined now once.
Well,
bitch. And got the nerve to come over here and talk shit.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying, and I'm going to keep on saying. No.
Not only people in my contacts can send me money. That's not true.
Yeah, the Scorpion Show is turning 16.
They said they think only people in my contacts can send me money. That's not true.
Who?
Somebody said I think only people in your contacts can send you money.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I mean, 5. Listen, I mean, I need to make something back on this investment. You can subscribe to the Scorpion Show on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I know all 306. Yep.
All of them. I know all 363 are not subscribers
on Patreon.
Now listen, I know we lost a lot of subscribers because
plus the 49 on live.
Yeah. Now can you imagine what $5 could do? What that mom said from Soul Food, you put all of those fingers together, that could strike a mighty blow. Oh,
yes, it can. Yes, it can. That's what Big Mama said. What's she doing?
I'm trying to strike a mighty blow.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I put a mighty dent in my savings.
Yeah, listen,
and I'm trying to recoup.
Stop talking about this savings.
I'm trying to recoup. No, because I'm serious. I'm trying to recoup.
Yeah, because all I saw was 2 chairs.
Bitch, and 2 chairs, that mic, that stand.
This was already here.
That's not new. Bitch, that's new.
Oh.
Bitch. Oh. You know how much the microphones cost?
Well, I see the platform
No,
now.
bitch. No, bitch. No. This is a Shure microphone.
Is it on? Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's
So-
move that back over there.
So no, this bitch trying it. You know how much this cost? Do you know how much this costs?
You bought a new laptop? Man,
Bitch.
you didn't need that for this.
Oh, yes,
you
I
needed
did.
that for your own
Yes,
pleasure.
no. Yes, I did. Because when they want videos on the instant, that laptop was slowing. I bought that laptop 4 years ago.
Oh.
So when you make a video
Yeah.
and you got green screen and all that, do
Yeah.
you know how long it took to make that first video?
You keep touching me.
7 hours.
No.
So don't sit here and tell me some shit. Oh, I want to see what you fucking spent, bitch. I will fuck you up.
I didn't say.
I will fuck you up.
I didn't
Okay?
say. Listen,
I spent a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, well, listen, I didn't say I want
Bitch.
to see the money. Thank you, Nettie.
This bitch tried me that I'm gonna make another shot. This bitch come over here.
Yeah.
Oh, and she worked down the street. So
Yeah.
she's not that far.
No. Well,
Talk
I thought
that.
I saw that microphone last year.
Yeah, bitch, you saw it last year.
Well,
And
wait.
that microphone cost a lot of money
Well, what's
and it
new?
wasn't being used.
What was new? You said the stand?
Bitch, the stand.
You didn't have to buy this stand. You didn't have to buy this. I
Bitch.
could have held this in my damn hand. Hello. Like
Bitch,
how Oprah used to do.
welcome to 2024.
Welcome to the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Bitch, I was tired of them microphones sitting on this table when I want to use. Bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
I didn't break it.
Bitch, put that shit back in there. See?
I just wanted to hold it. Yeah. I could have got you 2 sticks from my job
Mikhail.
and some tape.
Girl. Welcome to 2024. Bitch, this ain't 2008 no more, okay? You gotta keep up.
Jesus,
You know,
that was
he
funny.
tried it. Yeah, but I'm having a good fucking time. But he's trying me on my motherfucking time.
Listen, well,
Well,
it costs to be the boss, and
well,
I paid.
I am the boss.
And I paid that.
Yeah, well,
Listen, we doing a huddle today. So the guy gonna say, yeah, because she's the big fish. I said, no, she's not the big fish. He gonna say, who the big? I said, I'm the big fish.
oh, wait a minute, at your job?
Yeah, one of my workers gonna say another worker is the big fish. I said, no, she's not the big fish. I'm the big fish. I'm her manager.
Let me
Who
tell
the
you
fuck
something.
You talking to?
When it comes to job, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And
Yeah,
my vacation is coming
she's
next
the
week.
big fish.
I would love some extra money on this vacation. Let me tell you something, Mikhail. I do not.
Somebody said you bought
Wait.
extra stuff for your OnlyFans. That's not true. He doesn't have an OnlyFans.
Bitch, we're OnlyFans. I mean,
Because
they got an OnlyFans for
nobody
everything.
is paying.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
All right.
If I wanted an OnlyFans, I could have one.
Well,
Okay?
listen, you can.
I
have,
got first of all,
OnlyFans.
see, first of
you
all,
gotta have subscribers like
see,
Patreon.
This
now.
is the thing. This is the thing. In 2024, and this phone is about to die.
Oh,
So
sure
let
is
me
on
stop. Let me
1%.
stop this. Y'all should come over to YouTube. So let me tell you something. Oh shit! What the hell is this?
Nobody. He's lying.
No, let me tell you this. See, this is the thing. You can have an OnlyFans, right?
I don't want one.
I'm not saying you.
Oh.
You can have an OnlyFans, but that doesn't mean that you have to be in front of the camera.
Oh, so you're playing. Oh, so
you can have an
oh,
OnlyFans.
Oh, so you Spike
and
Lee
you
on
can be the
OnlyFans.
director.
You're Spike Lee, huh?
Damn.
Hey, you the Spike Lee of OnlyFans. I just asked one thing and one thing only.
I'm
you
just saying.
disinfect everything before I come to fucking here. Okay.
And I'm just saying, directors don't have to be in front of the camera all the time. Hey, Tyler Perry. I'm just saying that if I wanted, if I put my mind to it and I wanted to do an OnlyFans with people doing nasty shit, I could do that.
Well, listen, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Animal porn is on the rise. So
Anything
I can see
is possible.
you directing.
Anything is possible. I ain't gonna do this straight though. And don't worry about being disinfected. First of all, those chairs, you already know.
I hope you're not doing nothing in them recliners.
Not
because you're gonna break them.
Oh, you kidding me?
You doing stuff in there?
Not your chair.
Now, y'all, all 380 of y'all are listening to this. He just yelled and screamed about his savings and all this money he paid, but now he's in here doing all types of stuff on the
For my
equipment
OnlyFans
that he paid for. Now, this equipment is supposed to be for the
Hold
show.
up. I did all of that talking. I look at my Cash App and Nettie and Ty McMurray, the only ones.
Yeah, I think it's a glitch in here.
All right, everybody. I want to say thank y'all for watching the Scorpion Show today. Because
yeah, y'all used to be better.
Thank y'all for watching.
To be better.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna go all out like this today.
You ain't tell me I did all that.
Wait, all that
for $5.
For $5. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for watching the Scorpion Show podcast. Michaela and I will see y'all when we see y'all, because next week I'm going on vacation. And
yeah.
I'm not gonna be here to make no videos. So don't be like, where's the videos? Where's the video? No, don't worry about the videos. Y'all will get videos when I come back. Okay. So I'm gonna be going all next week.
I donated to Kamala too.
I donated to Kamala too. I've been to Bimini. I'm going to Bimini and I'm going to the Grand Turk. And I'm excited.
Y'all used to be real generous on Cash App. What happened?
What?
Oh, that's not Cash App.
What's your Cash App say?
Oh, somebody else.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bring the code.
All right.
All right.
All right.
She gave y'all 5 more minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. She gave y'all
5 minutes.
minutes. That's what I'm talking. Who want to do an extra 5 minutes?
Yes. Okay.
Who want to go for 10?
Yeah. Bitch, folks paying for rents and mortgages. I'm paying for rent, not a mortgage. Plus what I spent.
Look, you asked for Cash App, the viewership went all the way down.
Okay. No, bitch, the viewership's still the same.
No, it was up at 390 something.
Oh, well, if they can't, first of all, if they can't pay the 5. All right, Gabrielle. All right.
What's
daughter.
What she said? Because you got that protected screen. I can't see nothing.
Good. I want to say thank you to Ty, Nettie, Bree, Naja, and Gabrielle. Okay.
I can't see a goddamn thing
on this phone.
Thank you, Gabrielle, too.
Yep. What that say, 10?
What that say?
All right.
I'm sorry. 10.99.
And this economy, you goddamn right. Entertainment ain't free no more.
No, it's not. They making you pay for everything.
Everything.
OnlyFans, Patreon.
Shit. All these streaming companies getting together.
Yeah.
You never know. You might see somebody streaming with us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who. I don't even know nobody in Philly that streams. That's the crazy thing. I mean, I would like to meet new people, but then again, I don't know. Somebody said you already get. Everybody don't pay the 5, so stop.
Well, maybe he's not finding it because he's not putting a $sign before it.
Yeah, you got to put the Patreon $sign
for the Cash App. He said
y'all
he can't find it. He said he wrote the right name, but he can't find it.
He got to put the $sign in front.
Yeah, he's not putting the $sign.
And you want a Patreon after party? First of all, I work. I get home early, and then I have to wait for Mikkel to get here. Ooh. And then you want a Patreon after show?
Thank you, Jade.
I gotta start charging y'all $10. We gotta be like Spotify. We gotta charge y'all $1 more a month. No, I'm just saying though. Thank you, D. Carey. No.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. I did have a good time with that part. But yeah, I really did invest in this because I still believe in this. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We've been doing this a long time. People stole our shit.
I don't know. He can't find me. It's not coming up.
All right, well, tell him to send it to me. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to Kevin. Because I don't know why it's not coming up.
McCall, I had a random thought, right? Tell
It's
me if
weird
you
that it's
down.
not coming up, though. That's so weird.
Tell me if you're down with this.
If it involves taking off my clothes and your OnlyFans, no.
Mm-mm. Now listen. You know I turned 40 in 4 months. So I thought about having a party and everything. I don't want to spend a whole lot for a party. I said these parties be costing like $10,000.
Glam goddess, that was cute. I like that. I don't have no tea to spill.
This is what I want to do, or I thought about it.
Somebody said they sent me money, so start. They said they sent money through you. Don't talk and hold my money.
My phone just died.
Well, you better undie it. Talking.
This what I want to do.
Go ahead.
Well, I thought about it.
Go ahead.
A live show.
That's going to be money too.
A live show for my 40th.
You don't want to do that for your 40th birthday.
Why not?
Because you're not celebrating your birthday.
It is.
All you're going to do is be drunk and all over the place. No. Have a
Bitch,
party.
I'm already be 40.
Well, have a party. Why don't you want to have a party? You said you want to do a party.
Because we haven't done a live show.
Well, we don't have to do it on your birthday. Who the fuck you think you is? You want to birthday
Bitch, who the fuck you think you is? I don't got to do it on my birthday. Fuck.
Wait, you said you already going to have a party.
I thought, yeah, it could still be a party. But I want to do a live show. My 40th. Because y'all niggas done seen me in my 20s.
Oh, I didn't know that part. It says, I'm sorry to cut you off. Somebody said, see if allow others to find me is checking your cash in. But it has to be because people send me money all the time.
That's not in your contacts.
That's not in my contacts, including the people who are on this thing. So I don't know.
Who is raining? How the fuck you getting home? Don't think you're going to be sitting here.
How am I getting home? That car outside with them 4 wheels is going to get me home.
Oh, but you got to run to that car.
Run, walk, it don't skip. It don't fucking matter. It's out there. It's
All right,
gonna get
I'm
me
about
the
to
fuck
send
home.
you $10 because he sent it to me.
What's wrong with him? How you gonna get home? The same way I got here in that car.
You better watch your mouth. Well, you
2 people said they sent you money. Not
bitch,
one.
that's a lie. Bitch, don't play with me. And he didn't say what. Wait a minute, this is the same. Oh no, this mine, bitch.
No, somebody said McCall.
Where? Wait a minute. Hold up.
Y'all are funny.
Hold up, y'all.
Y'all are really funny. I like y'all.
5 more minutes. Somebody sent $5 for 5 more minutes. And then it's just saying, oh, ain't nobody said nothing for you.
No, they lied.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. Look how that steak.
Why is they eating that?
Yes, that would make me sick. I'm about to write him and tell him this would make me sick. Make me sick. All that blood coming out that steak.
I don't want to do a virtual party for my 40th. A virtual party?
A virtual party?
No. I want to do something in person. I do a party. If I do a party, y'all gotta come.
Why would you eat a steak with the blood coming out like that? That is disgusting.
All right. If I do a party, because I got 4 months to get this together.
I hate when people spell my name wrong and it's sitting right there in front of them.
If I do a 40th birthday party, y'all coming or y'all want to virtual? We ain't doing no virtual party. Your name is coming up, but Kevin is the cash app. It's Lauren Babe. No, I wasn't even planning on doing no rent a boat in the sunset cruise party.
Well, you would have first. If you did that, you would not be in Philly
Yeah, well, where
because
the
your
fuck we
birthday's in
selling
November.
from?
And I don't know who's getting on the boat.
Yeah.
He said he sent twice. I think he sent one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, his birthday's in November, y'all, so he can't rent no boat. Not up here anyway.
No, I didn't say a live stream. I said a live show.
Oh, a live show, not a live stream.
I said a live show. Oh, this Mac about to die too.
What is this? What's this you drink? What's that? What kind of drink is that? Oh, coffee. You drink too much coffee. You should cut back on your caffeine intake. Oh, that's coffee, but it's like ice.
It look like they're cutting it.
Or milk, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're cutting the coffee. And they ain't doing a goddamn thing.
A live show and a party. I think that would be fun. Give me a month to think about it. Give me a month to think. Anything else happening?
No.
Anything else been going on that y'all want an opinion about? I mean, I really don't have one because I've really been invested in this campaign.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get. Yeah, me too.
Like, we need to get Kamala we need to get Kamala elected. Mikkel, where is Beyonce?
Somewhere minding her business.
Because Cowgirl Carter done came and went. Bitch.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that came and went.
Is the tour coming?
I don't know. Worry about Janet's tour because that came and went too.
No, it ain't, bitch, because them girls still going. Don't try her. Missy Elliott's on tour.
Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. Mm-hmm. We're talking about those two people behind us. Leave Beyonce out of this.
I know. Because we're kind of done with them. We done.
Oh yeah,
y'all know where
Missy
we at.
Them tour. Yeah. I haven't heard anybody said they
I've
went.
seen videos and stuff, but nobody never said that they went.
Me too, Kevin. And it looks like Sierra's doing her thing.
Yeah. Did y'all go see Sierra? I ain't hear nothing about Buster yet. That's who I haven't heard about.
No. I guess the girls ain't going there to go see him. Maybe he's the opening act, you think? Because Sierra's not the opening act.
She's not?
She can't be. I don't want to go see Sierra first and then Busta Rhymes. Like I wouldn't mind missing. I honestly wouldn't mind missing Busta Rhymes. I wouldn't. He's a legend, but I wouldn't mind missing him. I would want to see Sierra dance because I want to see the crowd get excited for her, and I want to see her dance.
Respective, I think they all deserve. Sierra and Busta deserve an hour, and then let.
Well, who said that they wouldn't?
All right. So first of all, how long is the show?
Well, first of all, Busta Rhymes keeps getting and Meek Mills needs to stop asking where Joe Biden's at. Why? Did you vote for him? Yeah. Are you even registered to vote? But anyway, because he's another one. Mm-hmm. But anyway, where are they?
Should Busta be opening up for Sierra?
I don't see. But Kevin, I don't want to see Sierra. Sierra opening the show is like
Sierra.
She's an entertainer. Yeah, she's an entertainer.
Yeah. Oh, I know it's a great show.
And Busta. First of all, I don't like Busta Rhymes' attitude when it comes to people not cheering for him. Because let me tell you something. It's a mixture. It's a mixed crowd there. It is. Who's going to be there first? The older crowd. Mm-hmm. The young crowd who's there for Sierra don't come on time. So she can't go first. Because they're going to miss her.
First of all, Mikkel, Sierra, how young do you think these fans are?
I don't know. I keep thinking
we are older.
Yeah, I keep thinking, she's our age. I forgot. You're right, Kevin. Damn. That's because I'm still thinking of 2005. Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, I guess you're right about. Well, listen,
but I'm mad that
you're right.
Busta. See, that's the tricky part. Who do you get to open first? Maybe Busta don't mind opening up first because he want to take his ass home. He's older.
Yeah,
he's older than them. Busta's how old? 55?
I don't know, but he said something about Busta. What it is right now?
How old is Busta Rhymes? 52. Oh, Missy older than him, I think.
Well, all the
Well,
legends are in
yeah.
their 50s now.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Buster, Missy, Mariah Carey,
All the girls that we grew up with.
Janet, all the girls that we grew up with are in their 50s. Tamar, all of them are in their 50s.
You tried. Her. You know what, Mikhail? I think she blocked me.
No, she didn't. She just don't.
You know
post
what? I don't see her on
She don't
there.
post them. I don't see her that much either, but she just doesn't post that much.
Oh, I thought she blocked me.
No, she didn't block you. You didn't do anything for her.
I thought I took because I was like, her and that JR gotta go.
Both of them or just him?
Their relationship gotta go.
Yeah, well, I watched a clip of an old clip of Braxton Family Values when she was dating that African guy at her party when Trina's man proposed to her. How over it she was.
And when her eyes got crossed. I didn't know Trina's eyes got like that.
Me neither. I didn't know Trina's eyes could get like that. How do you get your eyes like that? Her eyes was this way and that way.
First of all, are you gonna watch the new season of Braxton Family Values?
Yeah, I think I am.
I don't come into this with no expectations.
Because the one who really got Tracy Tamar together is no longer with us.
Yeah.
Tracy.
Yeah.
She's no
Everybody
longer
kept saying, "Oh, Tamar, she's the baby."
Yeah. No, you need.
I'm the baby. You gotta love me.
Tracy
That's a
was
damn
going-
lie.
Tracy was gonna square up with her. Bitch, meet me outside.
Yeah.
That time when she told her to meet outside. We can do this out here. Come on, I don't want to disrespect your house. Let's go out here. That's what she told her. I don't want to disrespect your house. Let's go out here. Now, when your sister,
And I believe Tracy. I keep trying to tell y'all.
Kevin, when your sister tell you, I don't want to disrespect your house. Let's go out there.
That's some low down.
That's when you know she gonna fuck you up.
Thank you to Jelani. Jelani trying to keep this live alive.
Yeah. Start sending. I actually got some tea to spill.
Yeah.
Start sending.
Can you? Let me tell y'all. Rest in peace, Tracy Braxton.
I know. Poor thing.
It was. I was somewhere. I was in Atlanta, and it was like Tamar's birthday. She had a birthday at Friendly's on one of those places. Wherever it was in that area, I was like, Tracy is really funny. Tracy
She had a birthday party at Friendly's.
Tamar had a birthday party at an ice cream place. Like, hell, this is like 10 years ago. Don't quote me.
Friendly's.
Friendly's.
Friendly's. I ain't heard nobody talk about Friendly's.
She was like an ice cream child.
Friendly's.
Whatever it was.
Damn.
Mikhail, I remember it vividly because Tamar was like, Kevin, I want you to come. And I was like, Tamar, I can't come. But I told her I couldn't come, but I bought my own ticket and I surprised her and I went down there. She was pregnant with the baby. With Vinny. What's his name, Vinny, right?
No. That child's name is Ace.
Bitch, that's Candy.
Oh,
I ain't that dumb.
Logan.
Bitch, I said Vinny Jr. Bitch.
Well, I knew it was one of them singers' names.
Yeah, she was pregnant with Vinny. I meant Logan. And I'm a surprise. I'm gonna come down there. But bitch, Tracy was so fucking funny. And I was like, that's a shame that the cameras y'all don't get to see how funny Tracy is. Because she was fucking hilarious. You know, like, she was hilarious.
Thank you, Josh Mosley.
I enjoyed being in her company. Like, I love being around all of them. All of them. I can't never say I never had a good time with the Braxtons.
Somebody else said they sent me something too. He's not sending me the money y'all sending me.
He's lying. He's a fucking liar.
You didn't send. No, they did.
What they say?
I'm going to show you.
Who is that?
Well, this is the first person.
No, open that.
Oh.
First of all, they saying they couldn't find you.
Right.
Is this Tom McMurray?
Well, that's the first person. Yeah.
Or is he trying to say that I'm a liar?
No, what he's saying is you're withholding the funds.
One thing I don't do, I don't withhold. And one thing I'm gonna tell you, how much is that? And how long ago was that?
So why would you sit there and lie like that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh no,
Okay.
he didn't lie. He didn't lie. It came. He didn't lie.
Oh, okay.
It came through. I think he did it twice. He didn't lie.
I'll
Sorry.
send you $5.
No. Sorry. No, he didn't lie. Cause something came through. But
Thank
said it
you,
was a
Josh
different
Mosley.
sorry, Josh. He didn't lie.
No, that you don't apologize to Josh. He ain't do nothing. Thank you, Josh, for donating.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Well,
You
I'm not
got
apologizing
Vinny.
to you.
They is going off about you
But
mixing Vinny and Ace.
you said Vinny. I didn't say Vinny.
His name ain't even Vinny. It's Ace. I mean, oh, bitch. Yeah, I'm drunk. It's Logan, and
She Logan it be on Cooker on Cooker Network, and I watch his show.
with Vinny, with Logan, bitch, with Logan. No, I keep calling him Vinny because he looks like Vince. Okay.
Logan has whoever is holding that camera for him cooking that kid. Now, one thing I don't like, Logan, you dropped something on the floor one day.
Don't you? You know what? I'm going over here.
And
No,
he
you say that by
picked it.
yourself.
he picked it up.
Don't say that by yourself.
He didn't wash it off. I was watching, and I was like this. Ugh.
Right, Mom?
Right, Mom? Right, Mom? And I was I said, ugh.
You know, I was thinking about him the other day.
Did he just drop that on the floor?
He like, right,
and,
Mom?
And picked it right on up.
Well,
It's so seriously, he picked it right on up.
like you ain't never dropped nothing. You was
Yeah,
cooking
but I
and
take
then
it
put
straight.
back on the plate.
You take it straight to that sink and rinse it off with some steaming hot water.
Oh, not me, bitch.
Oh, I
Don't
know,
take
not
that.
you. I see you. If they could see your
Bitch,
sink,
bitch, don't you? If they could see it, they would, but they not. So shut the fuck up.
so I know you
And
overlook
the
what
check-
Logan did.
And the next time you say when we get paid, just got 10 damn days longer. How you doing?
She said every time I call that the main number. Oh, we can solve that problem right here. And then when you tell them
Okay.
what the problem, and I felt it because I know when you tell somebody what the problem is, they look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah.
Don't fucking play with me.
Well, you know what? Sometimes that's how we feel about some things. You know,
They probably just say about y'all
how are you
when they
at-
call y'all.
How are you at work? Like, do you threaten to fire people or do you fire people? Have you ever fired anybody?
I just fired one person
One time?
last month.
Yeah. But you know what though? Sometimes I feel like
No, I don't threaten my staff to fire them. Now, I will jokingly threaten to write them up,
right.
but I don't threaten to
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
them.
We be like HR.
Yeah.
You touch. You
You
say
know,
sexual.
and me
assault.
threatening to write them up don't mean nothing
Yeah.
because they still do it.
Yeah. But I be. Let me tell y'all.
They still do it. You'd be like, did I just say I was gonna write you up? They it goes in one ear, not the other. Like, they don't care. No, but I wouldn't threaten to fire nobody. No, I wouldn't do that.
Today, when I came to work, and I heard my name 5 times, I said, first of all, it's not even 6:30
in the morning. And you call my name.
Don't call me without investigating first. That's what I told them.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I don't mind if you just trying to be sure, but don't try to be sure and you've been here a long time.
Because you should already be sure.
Yes. I mean, like, did you read the book? I said so, but people was, and the hardest thing is like when you do what you do, is you're talking to somebody, then somebody call you, and I'm like, you gotta wait. Hold up, like, don't you see me trying to
interacting?
Oh, it's hard, but I'm like I've been trying to like just be the best at what I do, but it's so hard. And then one person, I'd be like, now come on, stop asking me this question, man. You know better. You know better. But I love it, but they know I'm going on vacation, and then you saying, "What we gonna do when you go on vacation?" Y'all better fucking figure it out because I'm going to be on a beach. I mean, on a boat, and I'm going to be drunk, and I'm going to have a good time, and I will not be thinking about here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you how good God is, Mikkel. So I'm outside with one of my coworkers last week. We're talking, having a conversation and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, well, you ready to go back upstairs? Cause I ain't seen none of my other coworkers outside. And she's like, yeah, we gonna go up. As soon as we was about to go up, Mikkel, I heard somebody say my name,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't sure. And I was like, such and such. I heard somebody say my name, but I don't know if somebody really said my name or not. Because I'm thinking somebody seen me from the show or something. And the voice was slurry. It was my coworker outside having a stroke.
When was this?
This was last Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh my God.
Last Tuesday.
Was it on one of them real hot days?
Yeah, it was
Oh
like
my God.
So it could have been a heat stroke. I don't know. But man, Mikkel.
Did you go over there?
Hell yeah, I went over there.
I'm saying, like, did you? I know you went over there.
Yeah.
Like, when did you realize something was wrong?
Okay.
Like, what were they doing besides trying to call your name?
Because when my other coworker saw where it was that I was being called from, I walked over there, and she was like, "You know how you got the post? It's like a what you call it? Like a thing, like a pole." But she was behind the pole. That's why I couldn't see
her.
Who was calling me. But I went over there, and when my other coworker tried to pick her up, she couldn't. And I said, "Oh shit!" That was the first thing my mind said. And my phone was only on 3%.
How do y'all walk out of places with your phone?
Mikkel,
I charge my phone all day at work.
I don't know.
Y'all walk out of the house and your phones, or walk out of the building, your phones be half dead. I always think about phone and money.
Yeah. So
because if I ever get stranded, I need money and I need my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why.
Well, I was waiting for my Uber Eats, so I didn't have time to let the.
Well, that's more reason why your phone should be charged.
But I was on lunch and I didn't want to be sitting upstairs all day, so I came outside.
But 3%, Kevin, that means you didn't have it on all day. The charger.
I did.
What the hell? And you told me before you can't use the phone anyway at work.
So say it again. So
then you say y'all when y'all at your desk y'all can't use a phone?
They can't, but I can have my phone now because I be getting emails and stuff.
We need to give you a work phone.
I don't need no work phone. I'd rather have the phone I have because Mikkel, I don't want no work phone. You call me anytime you think you can, even on vacation, no. So
they get mad at me when I leave this, when I don't hear.
So my coworker, because I gotta pay up. So my coworker, I was like, all right, listen, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger. You call 911 from your phone, because at first we was asking like, do you want the paramedics? But when she tried to pick her up and she couldn't. Oh yeah, we called 911. So she was like, Kevin, go upstairs and get her stuff. And then when I went upstairs and told the ladies, you know, who she be with and stuff. And I was like, I need her stuff so we can take it downstairs because I called the ambulance and all of that.
Is she older lady?
She's like in her mid-60s.
Oh, poor thing.
And I was like, okay. Well, I was like, when I came back downstairs, they didn't know how to turn on share location for her daughter. Her daughter was crying on the phone and stuff. And that made me cry. Because her daughter was crying, that made me cry. And it just made me think about my mom and stuff. Like, you just don't know what's going on. And sorry. I just was like, don't worry. I got the ambulance. They had to go back around. The ambulance came and got her. I turned the location on, and she just was like, Mom. She's like, tell my mom to keep her phone with her. I'm on my way. She's like, well, what hospital you want? They gonna send it to? I said, but this is the closest hospital. I said, that's the only one I can think of. And they said, yep, that's the hospital we gonna take her to. I said, okay. So I told her, that's what they said. And like when some coworkers got wind of it, like everybody was crying, Mikhail. Like everybody was crying because she was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we was outside, and then like when they picked her up to put her in the chair, it was like, oh my God, like she really don't have no control over her body.
Her body, of course.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Have you spoken to her or her family?
Let me keep telling this story.
Don't tell me she faked it.
No, bitch.
To go home early.
You tried. So.
Did she do that?
No.
I'm just saying, because at my old job, I faked having a hemorrhoid to go home early.
A hemorrhoid?
Yeah, I kept saying, I can't sit down.
Because I'm preparation.
They were judging me, but hey, I was walking out that door.
I have to be. So no.
Yeah.
So she wasn't at work, and it was like the way I felt like, oh my God, she's not going to be here for a long time. And I can't say everything else because I don't. Yeah.
But Fly Girl, I'm not over it. I'm listening to the story, but I'm watching Kevin through the TV because we have a big TV in front of us, and so I'm watching him on the TV as he's talking. So me looking like this, I'm watching him rather than looking at him like this.
Yeah. But so when I came to work this morning, you want to know the first thing I said? What the hell are you doing here? Because like her speech was a little slurry, but she remembered. It wasn't nothing like.
Well, yeah, she remembered. She was at that damn desk.
Yeah, she was at that desk. She did her job, and I just.
So this happened.
This
Tuesday?
Last week, yeah, and she's back at work.
Well, I don't. So what did they say happened?
I can't talk about business.
Oh yeah, you can't. Well, you can.
But I'm just like,
you should have just said somebody else, so you could really tell her business. Shit, you shouldn't have said a coworker. You should have said my mom's old friend. Now I'm invested. I don't know what happened to her.
No, but I'm just like, why the fuck? That's what she told me. Why the fuck everybody keep telling me why am I here? Why am I here? But she gave me a hug and she thanked me.
That's good. But I'm not going to say I want to know why she's there, because she probably wasn't in the hospital for very long.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, so she probably is in the hospital for either that day or for a few hours and then sent home. And then because if that was a week ago, then she was at home for a week resting, because really, resting. So you come back to work a week later. Now, you and I may think that that's crazy, but if they didn't keep her, then why wouldn't she come back?
Yeah, because the way.
Because if they didn't keep her, then the hospital didn't deem it to
that
be
was
serious.
just crazy, Mikhail.
Well, I believe you that it was crazy.
That was scary.
I believe you.
Everybody was crying, and then you hear.
Well, everybody's emotional.
Yeah.
Well,
because everybody was like, if I would have just said this, but I'm like, it's not your fault.
Let me tell you something. We all need to get a stronger backbone and spine like Donald Trump survivors. I mean, supporters. And you want to know why I said that? Because not one video, not one.
Go ahead. I gotta go ahead.
There's not one video of any of his supporters crying after he got shot.
Oh my God, you are so
not one.
Not one.
Not one.
Mikhail, I haven't seen one at all.
Not one. There's not one video of any of them crying. Kevin, close the door.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Are you crazy? Like people can't hear you pissing.
To listen to you.
Don't listen to me. They don't want to hear you pissing. That's so nasty. But there's no video of his supporters crying at all. Not one. Not one. So that lets you know a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah. So maybe we should get a spine or a backbone like Donald Trump supporters. What does she want?
Mikkel, now that you say it, I haven't seen the video of no Trump super plane, but that doesn't mean they're not strong. It was people putting up their middle fingers and stuff. Hello? Hello?
What are you talking to me? I was reading something.
It was people putting their middle fingers up and all of that.
Yeah, but nobody was crying.
But this Donald Trump was trying not to cry when he went out there for the Republican convention. He was trying not to cry. His son, Donald Jr., was trying not to cry. You know? But I mean, they was trying not to cry, but you know, it really is impressive to see that Donald Trump, even after almost being shot, didn't say let's delay the convention and none of that stuff.
No, why? It's about him.
You know what? He came back.
It's
out
about
there.
him, Kevin. Why would he delay it?
Yeah.
It's about me. Y'all gonna see me.
He came back out there on Saturday and said all that nasty shit. It was
Yes,
like
he
he
did.
never got shot.
Like he never got shot. And
Now-
even today or yesterday, with this passing, with Biden stepping down, you seeing all this negative stuff about that man.
Yeah.
And he did all that. He did all that positive and said all that positive. Called you to make sure you were okay. You know what I mean? Reached out to you and your family. Said we're gonna have a thorough investigation into this, and this is the thing.
Yeah.
But again, it just goes to show you who has class and who does not.
Mhm.
Because I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how much money Donald Trump says he has. Money can't buy class, and it never will be able to buy it. Period. You have to have it.
Yeah.
Donald Trump don't have it. He don't have it. Because I know for a fact that if something like that was to happen to Joe Biden, Donald Trump's response would be a little bit more different, and it wouldn't be as sincere.
Yeah.
Joe Biden came out, and then he did an Oval Office speech. You know what I mean? He sent out a letter, and then he came out and did a press conference, and then he did an Oval Office speech for that. Like Donald Trump would have never did that. He would have never did that. He would have never did that.
Yeah.
He would have never did that. Never at all. With his raggedy ass. I can't stand him. I can't. I can't stand him.
Yeah. Well, listen, y'all. Mikkel got a hot date, and I gotta go. I am so excited. First of all, I'm excited to see Ernest on our show because he wasn't on in 2023 at all. It's been almost 2 years since I've seen him, which is crazy. We have to talk about. I want to talk about more about this race. I want more of his insights and stuff like that. Most likely, we're going to record that on Wednesday. If Mikkel, first of all, I want Mikkel to be available on Wednesday.
I said I am.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we're going to record that video. Now, listen, that's not going to be live. Okay, that's not going to be live. That is going to be on Patreon. If you are not a supporter of Patreon, it's $5 a month. Even if you sign up and subscribe for $5 for 1 month, I appreciate it. I would like you to subscribe to the Patreon. Again, it's $5, $4.99 or 500 pennies, however you want to look at it. Come on over and subscribe to Patreon. Some people say, but why you still haven't returned to YouTube? It's because YouTube is not going to let us be ourselves. And we are raunchy on Patreon. So, I mean, if you like that talk, the way we talk, the way the old school Scorpion Show talk used to be, if you missed that, that's where you need to be. Okay? Come on over, pay the $5, stop being scared, pay the $5. Okay? But I look forward to having Ernest back on the show, discussing the politics and stuff. And hopefully by the time he does come, Kamala will be there. Everybody would have endorsed her. it don't matter to me that Obama didn't endorse her. Like, I think people want to sow division already, and that's not where we're going with this campaign. Anytime you have 34,000 women getting together on Zoom and raising over $1 million, you know this shit is serious. So don't you sit there and let nobody tell you that this person can't run for president or this person can't be the president. We all could be the president if we wanted to. We put our mind to it if we really, really wanted it. We all could. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you can or cannot be.
That's right.
And you're not even 5, and I gotta tell you some of y'all this. Don't let you being a woman, don't let your color, don't let your religion, don't let none of that stop you. The fuck?
Yeah, we do have fun on Patreon.
Yeah. So there's no we haven't recorded a podcast in like 2 years. Okay.
Don't
So
keep responding to everything because I have a date.
So then I gotta drop more money for that. Okay. And I'm not. So the podcast is probably done, but I enjoy what we do now. Y'all pressured us to do the podcast. We did the podcast. It was fun, but it was no money in it. So I stopped. And you know what's the craziest thing, Mikkel? I asked a lot of people in high places and low places, well, where is the money in this?
And he said Patreon.
No, nobody couldn't tell me.
Oh.
So I say Patreon.
Well, I know it's Patreon.
Yeah.
Because I've seen
nobody.
quite a few celebrities talk about
Yeah.
paying on him.
Nobody could tell me. Now, I guess you got to have a record, recording deal.
I still miss the original YouTube days.
Yeah, when you could really, when it used to be broadcast yourself. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we make money on Patreon, but I miss the real YouTube days.
Yeah.
Or no, we still make the money. It's just split up.
It's still not as much.
No, not as much as the
YouTube. But it's better than what it was before.
Because I bought my first car off them YouTube checks, the original one. Mm-hmm. And that was a brand new car at the time, fresh off the lot, 0 miles. I remember those days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Senor Mikel has to go.
And I have to go too.
Where you going?
Bitch, I'm getting off alive.
Oh. How about to say, you about to have another cut-up session in here? You need to go to the doctors.
Oh my God, bitch, you need to go to the... Mind you, somebody wrote us a letter, and I didn't get a chance to get to it.
And what they say about going to the doctors?
Yes. It's about, have you ever... First of all, look how long that is. Then, they said all that to say, have you ever caught an STI or D from someone? If yes, how did you resolve the issue and continue doing you after?
Well, you need to go to the clinic if that's what you're asking us. You should go to the clinic and get whatever they give you at the clinic.
Yeah.
And don't be out here doing nothing until the clinic says you're fully cured. If you got an STD, you got an STD.
No. But I've never had none of that.
No. I'm not saying that for us. I'm saying that for them. Because why are they asking that question?
I mean, because they say y'all talk about having a good time all the time, which I think is
no.
You know,
wait, let me get back in camera. when let me get down.
Lower.
No, listen. When these two grown men of our age talk about having a good time, that's because we've experienced a lot of things in our youth, okay? And we've avoided a lot of things in our youth. So when we talk about having a good time, we talk about having a protected
good time. Yeah.
We're not talking about having a good time like the 19 and 20-year-olds of today. We're talking about having a protected good time.
Because I don't care what things you say you're on, we gonna wear condoms no matter what. Always.
We talk about having a protected good time.
Yes.
So don't get when we say a good time confused with I don't know who that is in that car. Who's that in that car?
Oh, somebody that probably wanted to say something.
Click on them real quick. Because that just popped up out of nowhere. Who's that?
What's up? What's up?
No, put the camera on your
Put the
face.
camera on you, cause I'm looking at trees.
I'm in the car. I'm trying to drive.
No, no. You first of all, you're stationary because that tree above you ain't moved yet.
Pulled over. I pulled over.
Oh, okay. Well, then you ain't driving.
But I'm.
How are you? And what you wanted to say? Was that you that left that letter?
What
He
letter?
looked like he.
Oh, never mind.
No, never mind.
No,
say what letter?
No, somebody left a letter and
No,
nobody.
we're trying to see you. Pull that camera up.
Yeah, what are you trying to hide? You look like my friend's stepdad.
Yeah, he looked like he's attractive and stuff. Come on, put the camera up. I mean, show them we do have attractive followers on Patreon.
Look at him. You're a mess.
Okay, well, he got shy. What are you doing with the shirt? Oh, he took his shirt off.
I had my job displayed on my shirt. So.
Oh yeah, you can't have that display. I didn't see it, but you did the right thing by taking it off.
But anyway, I know how you do, Mikhail.
Yeah. Well, listen, you did the right thing. What were we talking about that made you want to get on?
Kamala? Oh, hell no. Nah.
What were we talking about? Because nobody wanted to get on for the past hour.
Oh, so I don't know. Well, I wrote Kevin about the I don't know if you remember about the wedding situation.
What was the wedding situation?
Not being invited to the wedding.
Did we answer that? Because I feel like we answered that.
Yeah. But I was just calling to give y'all the follow up. But
wait,
I don't know. I don't know if y'all remember. That's why I'm saying I don't know if y'all remember the details.
He stopped. Mikhail said right back on there.
Before you tell us the follow up, remind us of what it was, because I feel like I vaguely remember.
Okay, so the situation was right that I'm friends with, another guy that was getting married. We've been friends for about maybe 8 years, 7 years. So try to make a long story less long. About time he got to the down to the invitations, he didn't handle it the best by informing me that I wasn't invited. So that kind of caused a little rift in our friendship.
So how did you find out you weren't invited?
Through a conversation, but the conversation happened so randomly. Like we were just talking our normal bullshit, and then all of a sudden the conversation shifted to, "Yo, you're not invited," and it kind of caught me off guard. So it just like I don't know how to respond to that. Like in that time of moment.
I don't remember the letter. I thought I did, but I don't remember the letter. Did I respond back to it too?
We both did.
Well, y'all responded to it on video.
I don't remember it, but this is what I want to ask you.
Hold on. Something fell in my seat.
So
I'm listening.
You said y'all were friends for how long?
Let's just say 8 years. About 8 years.
So were y'all friends, or were y'all friends like, we've known each other for 8 years?
No, we was friends. Like throughout the whole like.
So why
sound is coming from the TV?
It is, but it's only sounding like that because. Oh, you mean from this?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't hear it on this?
My sound is messing up.
No, it's not messing up. I mean, you're cracking, but that's only because you got the AirPods in. But he's asking about something else. But I'm confused that if that was your friend, why he would not invite you.
Well, so he says it's due to it was a number thing, and I just didn't make the final cut, pretty much.
Oh wow!
After 8 years,
I didn't make the final cut at your wedding.
But one of the hangups was that like from the moment that he told me, like, because I wasn't at the actual like engagement, just the surprise thingy, due to because we live in 2 different cities. So from that moment that he told me that he got, that he's engaged, up until months before the wedding, I was always talking about what suit I'm gonna wear to the wedding, just always insinuating or just making some type of reference of being at the wedding. Only up until a few months before the actual wedding it was the conversation of, hey, I just want to let you know, like, you know, you're not in,
Don't.
you're not, you know, you didn't make the cut. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
That's the nice way.
All right, so stop right there. So you said from the time he told y'all about the wedding up until the wedding, you were making references about what you were going to wear to the wedding.
Yeah, or just, you know, being there, like making
Right.
references,
All right.
like, you know.
All right. No, I got
Yeah.
it. So that means that he never in that time mentioned you being there or talked about it around you.
Yeah, he said like little different ideas. My thing is, so put it like this, like
No, only because I'm
he
asking.
never said like
He never told him that he wasn't invited.
at any
this
point
is
in
what
time he never said
this
that
is
I wasn't invited. Up until
no,
it
but
was almost time to be to the wedding ceremony moment.
all right, listen to what I'm saying. The only reason why I'm asking this, because if you are constantly bringing up the wedding and bringing up what you're going to, that would have given me some sort of red flag that why is he getting married, but he's not talking about the wedding to me, and I'm his friend, and am I invited to the wedding? Because I just am still stuck at how you didn't go if y'all been friends for 8 years, and he gave you the excuse of, well, we had to do a cut and you didn't make the cut. Can I ask you something personal, if you
But
don't mind? Did you ever do anything with him?
no, why's that?
No,
Why?
listen, you're laughing, but I'm asking this because some friends, some, not all, have cut up with each other in the beginning of their friendship. And then they cut up and then they remain friends. And then they get a friend gets with somebody else and then they get married. And then for some odd reason, now I don't want you to be at the wedding because I cut up with you and I don't want you in the wedding. And so I'm just thinking, did y'all cut up with each other? And this is
Well,
why he didn't want you to be there.
well, to answer your question, no, and then that will like I not to be rude, but like your question is kind of insinuating that if I'm on the gay side and I'm not, I'm a
Well,
heterosexual man. But
okay, well, listen. I'm only asking. It's a fair question. I'm asking because of the fact I'm trying to make it make sense as to why it is that he didn't invite his friend of 8 years. Because I know some people who, well, I'm not even going to say some people. I know someone who was in a similar situation and they weren't invited because they had cut up with the groom in the past. And the groom did not want them, or it was a female, and did not think it to be right to invite somebody that he fucked to his wedding while he's marrying somebody else. So that's why I'm
oh no,
asking you
I
this.
get that scenario.
Okay,
Mind
that's why I'm asking you
you, also
this.
let me just add in this. Let me no, I get it. Let me just add. He's also for maybe I think
He's
5 years.
what? You're breaking up.
5 or so. I said he's older than me by 6 years.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
And then I had a part two to it as well. So he also said, well, one of the reasons why I wasn't invited due to the numbers, and also because he's older than me, that means that he has other friends that he knew before me. So therefore, I didn't make the cut due to his other friendships that he
So he
had
got
prior
people
to.
that's been there. So he got people that's been there like he known for over 10 years, 10 plus
Yeah,
years.
pretty much like that he's been knowing before me. So he was pretty much saying like, what would you do in that situation where you have known friends way before you met me? Like you're not gonna disinvite them just to put me on the cut just because you've been knowing me. You see what I'm saying? He put me in that type of scenario where it's like it's a hard question to. It's
All
hard,
right, so it's clear that this man means something to you because you still feel some type of way at the 8 years, right?
No, when was the wedding?
No, the wedding was just this past September, so almost a year.
Oh,
A
a year
year
ago.
ago.
Yeah, it was a
So
year ago.
how is your friendship now?
It's not the same, to be honest.
And let me ask you a question. What does him being 6 years older than you got to do with anything? If y'all friends, you're friends.
Well, no, because he was just saying like that he has prior relationships and friendships before he met me. You see what I'm saying? So he was just saying like it's not like we came up together as far as like buddies and buddies.
Yeah, but y'all friends for 8 years. It's like if I'm friends with somebody like now, that's why I asked at the beginning, were y'all friends, or were y'all like cordial friends where y'all call each other friends, but y'all don't really do too much with each other?
I don't.
So if y'all were friends, like I just don't understand why I have a friend that I can call, talk to, maybe we all go on vacation together, and then I get married and I don't invite that friend to the wedding. Like that's just strange to me. And then use an excuse as to, oh well, it was too many people on the guest list, so I couldn't invite you. You usually do that to people when people don't invite you to stuff like a wedding. It's usually because your family members that I don't deal with that much, or friends that I don't talk to that much. So therefore, I'm not putting you on the list. But if it's people that I talk to on a regular, why would I not invite you to my wedding?
I don't know.
Are you sure you're not telling us everything? Because something is missing.
Listen, and we recently had the conversation. Like it's still a sticking point for me. So I try not to like touch on that conversation of his wedding, because at the end of the day, I'm a rational thinker. Like at the end of the day, it's his ceremony. Like he can do whatever he wants. So you see what I'm saying? So I can't really argue with him about his decision. So I get that. I just felt like I wasn't, thought of pretty much.
Well,
and,
no,
you
not
pretty much.
That
was the reality. Yeah, that was the reality.
Yeah,
but,
you weren't thought of, and I'm gonna say this to you, because clearly it still bothers you because it's going on a year and we're still talking about this. So I'm gonna say this to you. No, listen. My mother told me a long time ago, and I live by this as an adult. We're not going to be invited to everything. We're just not. Now, naturally, I would feel some kind of way if my friend got married and I didn't, get invited. Actually, I'm going to use me for an example. Can I go ahead and use me for an example? I have a very close friend who she and I went to high school together. We grown and everything. But then as we got older, we started to drift apart. We did. We still keep in touch. As a matter of fact, while I was sitting here doing the show just now with Kevin, her aunt was texting me. So I'm still in communication with them, and we're still cool on social media. She still comments and stuff, but we don't talk to each other like we used to. She got married about a month or two ago, and I was not invited. As a matter of fact, myself and another friend that we were all close with wasn't invited either. And that friend hit me up and was like, so-and-so got married and didn't tell us. And I said, well, it's okay. It's not like we all talk to each other like that anymore. I don't know when's the last time I got on the phone with this person. Probably not even in 2024. So I wouldn't expect to be invited to their wedding. Now, I know we all were close at one point, but we're not close anymore. And I know weddings are expensive. And ain't nobody going to pay for you if you don't talk to them that much. Now you're telling us that you did talk to him and you still are cool with him. I'm just trying to it's so crazy how he's friends with this man and this man didn't invite him. I know you say, and then it's a year later and I can tell you still feel some kind of way about it because you're talking about it. So I'm like, baby, why did he not invite this man? Did you ever ask him other than the guest list thing?
Well, so a couple, like maybe a week ago, we had a very in-depth conversation just about our friendship in general, because honestly, and he used to watch this show, so he might see this, he might not. So I believe.
Real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. Is your friend married to a man or a woman?
He's married to a man.
Oh, okay.
He's married to a man.
Yeah. Damn, what was I saying? Oh, so we had an in-depth conversation, but just about our friendship in general. Because honestly, like, I don't want to be in a friendship where it's a one-way street, like no reciprocity in it. Like, in that situation, like I say, it is, even though it's a year later, it does bother me because it makes me question like the sincerity of our friendship. Like, not him in general. Like, I guess it got something to do with him, but like I say, I just don't want to be in a friendship where it's just like, it's just a one-way street. Like, So we had our conversation. It was a lot that day, so he was just like, you know what, like let's just table this for another day and let's just finish it. But at the end of the day, like my question, so my final question to you guys is, how would you handle the situation? Let's just say one of you guys got married, and let's just say Kevin got married, and then you wasn't invited to the wedding, Mikhail. Like, how would you deal with the situation?
Well, we're not going to use me and Kevin as an example.
Why not? It's a good example.
Kevin's going to invite me to the wedding.
I sure would.
Okay. And vice versa. So we can't use me and Kevin. Okay. It wouldn't make any sense for him not to invite me. You know how many times I ran up and down his damn house, up and down them steps of his house? His mother told me off. I argued with him, his nieces and nephews. I was on the phone with his sister the other day because she got to make me something. I'm going to be at that wedding. Okay.
Is that not an expectation?
See, I asked about your friend being married to a man or a woman because I needed to make sense. I'm a Sagittarius. And as a Sagittarius, we just don't let things go over if it ain't making sense.
Yeah.
And your story wasn't making sense.
You'll never listen. I know you said you straight, right? And don't get me wrong. Okay,
because it wasn't making sense.
All right,
and I'm like, why is this man upset at another man for not inviting him to a wedding?
And a straight man, because
after a year you would have let that go.
I would have let that go.
Right.
Like, you sure
you wouldn't have let that wait, hold on. You looking at us like we crazy. It's been a year and you still
it's because for me, I can only speak for myself. Like I had this conversation with him. When I call someone, like, it's different categories. It's different categories. It's different categories for me, right? You got your friends, that's your somewhat friends. Then you have your genuine friends, and then you have your friends that's like family. And I considered him like a family member, like a brother. Like, so when I consider those people like a part of my family or just a family member, because I don't have that much quote unquote family members. Like, I have brothers, but I don't have really a close knit family. So my friends become those actual family members that, I desire or yearn for or whatever. So therefore, when a situation like that happens and I don't feel the love in return, yeah, because I'm a loyal type of person. So therefore, I feel like the trust is broken. I feel like the loyalty, I feel like I was unwanted. So therefore, it bothered me.
Yeah, pin that. But listen, this comment says it was too much comment. Why are you rolling your eyes? Don't roll your eyes at me. This comment, because I see you rolling your eyes. This comment says there's too much conversation about an invite. If they never had feelings for each other, the husband was threatened by their closeness or their past. Not your friend, but the husband. You think the husband may have been threatened by your friendship?
I don't know. I only met him one time, and that's it.
Well, you may have met him one time,
and
but
you
then
mad
the husband,
about you on.
But no, listen. But the husband may have questioned him about you that you probably don't know about.
And mind you, we live in 2 different cities currently.
Well, you and I. Well, come on, you're not crazy. You and I both know people travel for their friends.
Yeah.
Right, but there's a lot of jealous people out here too.
Yeah.
If y'all, I don't understand why. I'm confused like you. Why you weren't invited to the wedding?
They talk about next caller. So I guess I'm holding it.
No. No, it's not next caller. I don't give a damn about them. It's not next caller, because this is actually a good conversation, because I want you to get over this situation. I really do. Because at this point, what's your name again? Because you never told us your name.
6.
Oh, 6. At this point, 6, there's not going to be a 7. So I need for you to get over the point of this guy, your friend, not inviting you to the wedding. Y'all still friends, right?
Not as much.
Not as much.
How far is the cities?
And don't say.
I don't want to give out my city.
Oh,
It's like
No, we don't want to
Yes.
tell you. No. We don't want you to tell us where you live. We just say how far are the two cities apart.
about 4 hours.
like New York, Philadelphia.
4? You said 4 hours
Yeah,
driving?
yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours. I feel bad because at this point I'm trying to think. Well, was he not your friend like you thought he was?
I mean, but he communicated that he was, but like I say, it's that feeling of like, because something once again, something like that big, because all I wanted to do was come and celebrate his moment, and to
Right.
not to be invited, I think that would hurt anybody. Like,
No,
like I
it
say,
would hurt. It would definitely hurt me if my close friend did not invite me. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be hurt.
Wait,
But I'm just trying to make sense of it because me being me, we're going to either have a conversation in depth about why I wasn't invited or we're not going to talk about it. Because you're not going to skate around, oh, I didn't invite you because it was too many people. No, that's not why you didn't
how
invite
long were they engaged?
maybe I want to say maybe 2 years.
And you only met the boyfriend once?
Yeah,
Why?
Well, he said they live 4 hours away. I don't need to meet him over and over again. We live 4 hours away.
Listen. I don't even
But-
want the invite because I don't even want to fake like I'm happy for y'all, both of y'all, and I only met you once.
Well, in reality, no, that's not true. Now,
For
no,
me?
no,
No,
that's
for-
not true.
for-
That's not
for
true.
you,
That's
for
not
me.
true. Yeah, that's not true. Listen,
For me,
because many of us have been to weddings where we didn't know the spouse that well. Like for instance,
I ain't been like in my lifetime.
no, well, I went to my cousin's wedding that I was in. I didn't know her husband that well, and I was a groomsman, which I was very shocked that I was actually
You're
a
her
groomsman.
cousin.
Yeah, but I'm a groomsman for her fiance, her husband. I don't know this man that well.
It's still different.
No, I don't think it's different. Not everybody knows the spouse that well. Not everybody knows
I gotta
the
meet
spouse that
the
well.
spouse one time out of 8 years of
I
me.
don't care if I don't never have to meet.
And how
you.
long?
He went there he didn't go, but his intentions was to go to support his friend, not to support the spouse. Because I could give two shits about the
Listen.
spouse.
First of all, if I don't get invited to the wedding, it's not eating me up like this.
Well, that's because
Only
he's saying that it was his close friend.
But bitch, let Brandon, Dennis, Malik, or Mario
Let
get
them not
married
invite you.
and not me.
If you're gonna have a heart
Bitch.
attack. You're gonna have a heart attack.
Bitch.
So I see where he's coming from.
But it depends on how close y'all are as friends.
That's why That's why I was asking.
but
The
it don't.
two-
It really don't. But I get where like I say, I like to look at things for both
He's
sides.
about
I
to say
get
it
where
don't matter.
I
He's
get.
about
I
to say
get.
it You
No,
were
no,
getting
no,
ready
no.
to say it doesn't matter.
No. What I was about to say was that it don't always have to be like it don't have to be a sexual thing. Like,
No. And you're absolutely right. It doesn't. The only reason why I asked if it was a sexual thing, because I couldn't quite understand one, why you weren't invited. Because when you said that you weren't invited because of the head count, that didn't make sense to me. So now the next thing was it reminded me of a friend of mine who was not invited to her friend's wedding because her and her friend slept together. And he didn't think that it would be okay to have her there and his wife there. That's why I asked you that question.
So I know I said the last question was the last question, but you said something, Mikhail, where you would want to have an in-depth conversation but in that conversation, how can you really convince or try to convey something about somebody else's decision that they already made? Like the wedding that came and went already. What is the further what more conversation do you need to what more do you need to get out the conversation? Like,
well, listen,
you.
Wait a minute.
for you, Mikhail, I'm just asking for you, Mikhail. Like, what you want to talk about?
When did you write us this question? I mean, this letter.
I would have to look back in the DMs, but it was. I think it was before because honestly,
It was last year.
Yeah, I think it had to be like a month before the wedding. So it maybe a month before the wedding. So and honestly, I probably couldn't have made it anyway. because I had got into a terrible car accident. So
I know damn well. I know damn well.
You know what, Six? I like you. You know why I like
what
you?
you mean?
I'm gonna tell
Wait,
you
hold
why I
on. Wait,
like
go back to Kevin. Wait,
Hold
what's
on,
the
before
problem?
Kevin gets into what I like you because you remind me of one of my workers. Y'all are bad
This Nina.
liars.
That's Nina, right?
Because you're missing. I'm telling you, you're not telling us everything of the story.
Well, I mean, I'm giving you the chunks and
the
important
meats and
part.
potatoes.
I want everything. I don't want the side.
I can't hold up your whole video with the conversation.
No, you can't. But you know what?
Mikhail was about to go
Home, and I stopped
Mm.
because your story sounded really good, and it is
So-
good.
So is this
But-
the end of your video?
No, it's not.
It's about to be.
It's not.
No, I'm saying like the actual y'all recording.
Well, no, because it was going to be,
This
but when I was
live, you know
talking,
this, right?
yeah, and it's live. It's not it's live right now. So you're on Candid, you're on live. But yeah, go ahead and smile. We see you. Listen,
It's a nice smile too.
Yeah,
So
you do have a nice smile.
Yeah, don't say, "Oh, I'm straight," because he tried to get you together 10 minutes ago,
yeah, you did.
and I couldn't get over it.
Yeah,
I just couldn't get over
But
it.
you know what? I let it go. You know why I let it go? Because that's his truth. Right.
And okay, wait.
His truth.
because
And anytime it's their truth, I'm gonna let them have it. Who am I to argue?
but
with
I
them?
do but before I let you go, Mikhail, I do got two personal questions that I
No,
do
but I
need to
wanted
ask.
to answer your question. No, listen, I
But
wanted
no,
to answer
I want to listen. Go ahead, listen. I'm listening. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
I wanted to answer your question because you said, well, what would really be the point of asking? Well, if that's your close friend, I would assume that you would want to have that conversation with your friend, like, hey, this is how I felt as your friend. You didn't invite
They
me.
said, "What's your sign?"
I would like to wait. Can I say what I need to say before they ask me that?
But go
I
ahead.
would really like to know why it was that I wasn't invited because I feel like the response the answer that you gave me was shitty. Now, if you still feel like the answer he gives after that is shitty, then yeah, let it go. You know, whatever the case may be. But I just, hey, for whatever reason, he didn't invite you. I do feel bad that he didn't invite you because it bothered you, and I don't even know you, but I can tell that it bothered you.
No, it did for sure.
You've looked at him as a friend, and the sad thing about it, you know what's so sad,
Mhm.
is that we be looking at people as friends, not realizing if they look at us the same way.
That's what plays in my head. Like what you just said. Like I've been looking at you as a friend, a brother, a family member. But do you look at me the same way? And that's fine.
Right.
But just let me know. So therefore, I know how to treat you moving forward, or to just enter the friendship in its totality. Like just let me
Right.
know. I like
So
to be
what
on the
was your
same page. Oh, so now my personal question to you, Mikhail. So I don't know which one's gonna be the long answer. So 9/11. I've been watching this video for a long time, and you always bring up.
You said
You
a
about to
personal
ma-
question.
Yeah,
to
for you.
me.
For you, what?
Well, what does 9/11 have to do with me?
Let me. I mean, it's not
Okay.
personal,
I wasn't
but my question is,
there, but
I noticed that for a long time you've always mentioned 9/11. 9/11.
Mhm.
Did you know
Mhm.
anybody in 9/11? Because you always reference 9/11 a lot.
No, I didn't know anybody. Actually, that was a good question. I didn't know anybody in 9/11. 9/11 for me was probably the most horrific, historic day in my life so far. Because there's nothing that has happened since I've been alive that has been more graphic than what happened on 9/11.
Okay.
Not to mention that I can remember it like it was just like I can remember it so well that I had ran into an old neighbor of mine. I ran into him like a few months ago, and he and I were talking, and I said, do you remember 9/11? And he said, no, I don't remember 9/11. And I said, you and I walked to the bus stop that morning to go to school.
Mhm.
And he said, what? I said, yeah, I was walking to the bus stop and you were running behind me screaming my name and we walked to the bus. Like, I remember things like that. I remember my mom calling me in school that day, not on the cell phone, but she called up to the school and then they patched her into the class that I was in. So I think that also with 9/11, I feel like a lot of people, the further we get away from 9/11, the more people kind of like They don't talk about it no more, and they don't. It's not something that is spoken about like it was immediately after it happened. I'm one of those people that when I get on a plane, I'm looking around at everybody. I'm also one of those people that when I go into buildings, especially tall buildings, I'm trying to find an exit because I have this underlying fear of something like that happen. Because I don't know how old you are, but if you're old enough to remember 9/11, nobody ever thought on September 10th that somebody would fly a plane into a building. But on September 12th, it became, oh, this is the new norm. You see what I'm saying? So every day after 9/11, I look at things that we did not look at before September 11th. So, yes. And then on top of that, you'd be surprised. As much as I post about 9/11, you'd be surprised how many DMs I get from people like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Like, for instance, people didn't even know that kids died that day. They had no clue that there were kids on those planes. Like, and then a lot of people, because you don't talk about a lot of black people on 9/11. When I post about a lot of black people like, oh, people like, I didn't know black people died on that day. Like
Everybody
died that day. But because they're not talked about that much. So yeah, that's why.
Okay. Yeah.
Now what's the
like, so my final question for the day. You and Luke James. What's going on with you and Luke James? Because you reference Luke James a lot, and
let me tell you something. I think that is very rude for a straight man.
No, because I watched the videos.
I'm messing with.
I watched it.
Okay.
I watched the videos a lot.
Very rude for a straight man to be
so nasty and
so nasty and so rude. Okay.
I watched the videos a lot. And the way your face,
well, first of all, before I finish, I think that was rude to imply that I'm gay. Okay. How dare you imply that me and Luke James are messing with each other, Mr.
I didn't.
You better watch your mouth if you want to make it to 7.
You're right. I just see every time you bring up his name, the glow on your face.
I haven't spoken of that man
in the last video.
Glow.
He was my glow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Six? Find me somebody that can find me somebody else that can make me glow.
I don't know.
Him.
He can't make me glow. You know why he can't make me glow? Because he's still hung up on his friend not inviting to that wedding. I'd have to smack him in the back of his head. Get over it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you might have to.
Nah, I'm over it.
I thought you said sis, and then you said 6.
No, his name is Six. Okay. I didn't say sis. I said 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But 6, you know what? It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, follow Mikel on Instagram so he can.
He does. He must do if he knows that I'm posting about 9/11.
No, not, I watched the videos. I've been watching for the last six years. To be honest.
Okay. Well, listen. You said your friend watched us too, so I hope he doesn't come across as live.
No, I was. You know what crossed my mind? I was debating when I sent the original question in to also send the video of that video that I sent the question in, but I didn't. I never did because I didn't want him to come back and say, "You up there telling not the whole truth or just your portion of it."
So so you're not telling the whole truth?
No. But once again, that's just my perspective. You know what I'm saying? He could say whatever he wanted to say. So I just
what they always say. You know what they always say? There's 3 sides to a story. Your side, his side, the truth.
I guess
No, he said I mean.
But like I say, at the end of the day, it was his wedding. He can make whatever decision he wanted to make with it.
Well, he did because it passed. But let me ask you this. If he saw this video, do you think he would agree with your perspective of what happened?
I think after our conversation last week, I think he have a better understanding of how I feel about it. So if he does see this video today, or
why did it take 10 months to get there?
She said I got about 6 sides to this story.
What'd you say, Kevin?
I said, why did it take y'all 10 months to get there?
Well, because once again, I was in a terrible car accident, So I had to
You was
physically. I had to
oh,
physically.
you ain't tell us that.
No, he did. He said
I
that.
did.
Oh, I
And,
ain't.
again, and a few minutes ago, he said that he probably wouldn't have been able to go anyway because he was in an accident.
Oh, I thought he made up a reason why he couldn't go. I didn't
No,
know
I was so I was in a terrible car accident. Um, I was in a terrible car accident. Then, like a week later, my brother got into a fatal accident. So
Mm.
on
Sorry
top
to hear
of
that.
on top of recovering from myself and mentally, grieving for my little brother, all that time, I didn't want to deal with why the fuck I didn't get invited to a wedding. I had bigger things on my plate than worry about a wedding. But once I'm in a better place, I wanted to readdress it. Like
My beer.
let's clear the air.
It's all on my face.
But even though even though the accident, you still feel some type of way.
Yeah, but
Because now
like I
he
said,
has time to think about it now.
and
Is that
yeah,
true?
yeah, absolutely. And then, like I say, I wanted to give y'all guys the follow up on it, on the situation. So,
Well, let me ask you a question. You don't have to tell us where you're from because you already said you're not going to tell us that. How far are you from Philly? How many hours?
About a
about
12.
about 7.
7 hours.
Yeah,
So you're on the East Coast.
He in Virginia.
I'm in the Midwest.
You don't sound like you're from the Midwest. Stop it. You're in Virginia somewhere.
Oh no, I'm not in Virginia. I'm in the Midwest.
Well, where are you at?
St. Louis,
Just say this.
Missouri.
Just say the state. Just say the state.
I'm gonna let you, he's from Detroit. He currently lives in Detroit. So
Detroit.
I'm
So
in
you're
that
in- you're-
I'm in that area.
You're in Ohio.
One of
No,
those cities.
he's in Detroit. Remember? Okay, so
No,
the
I'm
friend
not
is-
in. I'm not. The friend
Well,
is
he
in
said
Detroit.
the
No, that's what I meant to say. The friend is in Detroit. but
He's in
from-
Ohio.
All right, look, 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, wrestling coming on. So
I'm gonna let-
you need to wrap this up.
I'll
Like,
let
are you
y'all
in?
go. No, I'll let y'all.
No,
I'll
no,
let
no.
y'all go.
Are you in Ohio?
No.
Yes, you are. Stop it. Because Pittsburgh is
he in
about
Illinois.
Pittsburgh is about 7 hours from. Oh, you're in PA.
No.
You in Illinois?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Who are you running from?
She in Chicago.
You in Chicago for real?
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
familiar?
why are you
Wait,
so
hold
scared
on,
of-
hold on. Are you familiar with Fellowship?
No.
Were you born and raised in Chicago?
No.
All right then. He's lying. He's lying. You know why? You know what Fellowship is? It's a historic black big church, and everybody knows Fellowship in Chicago. That's how I knew he's lying.
But no, I'm
Don't
not.
play with
Yeah,
me.
I'm not from Chicago.
You're not there either.
Nah.
I know. Because as soon as I said Fellowship, you would say, "Yeah, I know Fellowship the church."
But if you showing us your face, why you scared to say your city? Because you know somebody gonna find this video and know you.
That's fine. It'll be.
Everybody
I'll be
saying you're a liar.
you said what? They said
Everybody in the comments has been calling you a liar
They
for the
said
past
bye.
20 minutes.
what? All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good night.
All right, Six. It was nice talking to
yeah.
you. It was
Mikkel-
nice. You know what?
Mikkel,
You gave me a headache a little bit, but it was nice talking to you.
All right, y'all. I'll check in with y'all later.
Are your friend? You know what, Kevin? I'm leaving.
Good night,
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Six, you were lying. Lying. Oh, geez.
Good night, everybody. This has been fun. We gotta do these lives more often. We do. All right, everybody. My wrestling about to come on. Y'all know I got to lay down for a little bit. Y'all be safe out here. I'm so excited. My trip is next week, y'all. I'm be on my boat. And 7 days from now, around this time, we are set sailed and everything. We done sailed off into the oceans. I'm so excited because I haven't been on a cruise about 8 years. So I'm out of here. I'm going to be down in Orlando. I'm leaving from Cape Canaveral, Port Canaveral, And I'm gonna be in Orlando on Sunday. So if you live in Orlando, you know somewhere I should go, have a good time the night before, please let me know. Hit me up. All right, y'all. I enjoyed this live, had a good time. We shall talk soon. Please be safe out there. How do I end this stream? Oh, there we go.